unfold to lands unknown. Heroes rise where shadows have grown. Roll the dice, let fate decide. Through the fire, through the tide.
Allies continue to fight against the control, with Leonid and Lurza helping you take down the rest of the group, and Lurza continuing to fight alongside your team. But for how long? Ugte charged into the midst of battle to face off against Strahd, and your previous ally turned bride, Arena, who has, since your previous departure about a week ago, turned into a vampire. As we wrapped up, a recently familiar face has made his presence known as he steps forward from his throne to face the rest of you and joins into the combat. Let me go ahead and flip you all back to the map and get our music changed over here.
Oh yeah, I forgot what kind of a pickle I'm in at the moment.
I say, so we left off at the top of the combat round, which leaves us with both Aurora and Garvin. You two get to choose which one of you is going first.
Got any ideas what you want to do? Okay, all right. Well, let's see here. Man, she moved quick, but I should be able to get closer to her.
I did that out of curiosity. I'm sorry.
It's a coin toss. 30. We'll go ahead. Move here. There we go. And I am going to... I guess I'll just use Eldritch Blast. So I'm going to go ahead and use Eldritch Blast on... Actually... Oh, wait, here. Arena. I think that's Arena.
Yeah.
Or is that under my attacks? Come on, it's gotta be. Yeah.
It's under your. It's under your attack spells.
Yeah, 25 hit.
And how many do you get to cast at your level?
I'm level 4 under a warlock.
But it's based off your overall level, not your warlock level.
That's a good question.
So I feel like you should be at. I know you're at least 2, but you may be able to cast 3.
Eldritch Invocations.
3 beams at 10th level, so 2 beams at 5th level, so you can cast 2 beams. So go ahead and roll another attack.
My 5th level. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know for a fact I got 2.
Yeah, you're just a level short of 3.
Oh, now I gotta reopen
But
my.
you're used
level.
to being short.
Shush you.
It's 3
no,
beams at 11th level, 4 beams at 17th.
Okay. So now I gotta go back and find it. That's hemp and rope. Let's not use that. Alright, so does a 25 and an 18 hit?
Both of those are hits. Roll your damage.
Wow. Wow. So 13
what
damage.
Eldritch Invocation did you pick up?
Agony, I believe.
That's the one that adds your charisma to it, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Should tell me in a second. Dark indications. Let's. Touch the ground. Magic initiate extra attack or protection here. Okay, that doesn't help me.
Agonizing Blast. Add your charisma modifier to the damage it deals on hit.
Here it is.
So you get to add 5 to both of those hits. So that's 11 and 12, so 23 points of damage with those 2 blasts.
That's a bitchin' little Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so basically plus 5 to each.
Yeah.
So 11 and 7, 8, 9, 10,
12.
12. Okay, not bad. 11 and 12, so 23 points of damage.
Yes, sir. And if you give me just a second, I'll actually fix your Eldritch Blast so that it auto-calculates that for you.
Okay.
Plus charisma.
I originally had it as Eldritch Spear, but I was going to try to get the one that causes them to be pushed back. Because, Forsaken Chains,
Yeah.
I can make the Forsaken Chains trip. But no, Agonizing Blast is what I accidentally clicked on, so it works.
But yeah, it's auto-calculating now, so if you roll it from your character sheet, it will roll your damage with your charisma in it now.
Yeah, because I just rolled a 4 and it said 9. Okay,
Yeah,
that works.
you're welcome. But I've gone ahead and she took the hit. She doesn't look
Bitch.
too pleased by it, but she took it. She's still looking pretty good, though.
I'm a yellow ratter. You leave Ukte alone. Leave him alone. I'm serious.
Carbon, fuck off, it tickles.
I'm gonna end my turn. Or no, Healing Light. I'm gonna cast a Healing Light on Ukte over there.
Okay, roll your d6.
Let me get that 1 HP, boy.
Hey,
Oh, you got
3.
3.
Ooh!
That's something, yeah. Look at me go.
Reverse tickle. I like it.
Reverse tickle.
Is that it for you, Garbin?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, Aurora, you're up.
I'm really just gonna try and move up, honestly. I'm not trying to group in with everybody.
You want the tentacle with you?
Yeah, I want the tentacle with me.
Okay. And are you just moving the one time?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to group in with anybody.
You're
but
like,
I
AoE
am-
set.
Yeah.
Okay. What you gonna do?
What's the range on my bow?
I'm pretty sure it's a longbow,
It's 120
so
feet.
120 feet.
I figured
then
out
up.
how to find that out.
Yeah.
Word. Okay, yeah, it's 120 feet.
So you're taking a shot?
Potentially.
But I mean, there's always them cantrips of yours too.
Yeah. Huh. I think I will use my bow. Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Okay.
hit. Can I try to hit Arena with it, or are there too many people in the way?
You can try and shoot for arena. Just don't hit a nat 1. Well, I mean, you tried to hit her with it.
I
I
said it's
got
not
a
a
2,
nat
so
one.
that's better. Word? Okay. Do. Where are they at? Oh, there it is. That's a bonus action. I'm gonna summon my spiritual weapon.
Where at?
I don't remember what.
It's got to be within 60 feet of you.
Hey, look at that.
That's
Right
incredible.
next to Arena, Greta Ugte. And now Ugte.
Now, Ukte what?
He'll have advantage on wisdom
Ugte
saving
has-
throws.
On saving throws in general.
Well, he already has those while he's raging.
Oh,
But
word.
I mean, shit, it helps.
But hey, he may not be
It
raging
is
much
supposed to
longer.
be wisdom.
That's an interesting thought, isn't it?
And a 15 is not going to hit.
I figured it. Okay. Wait. No, just her. She's currently on our. Yeah. No, that'll be it for me. And my
Oh.
pals.
Okie dokie.
Do I need to
So.
Do-
What?
for my are my spirit guardians still active?
You've not cast a new concentration spell, so you still have like 6 turns left of them, as long as no one breaks your concentration.
That's cool. Okay. Cool.
So I am going to need. So we did fire last time. I need a strength saving throw from everyone.
I'm good at those. Yeah, yeet.
Here I was gonna use the bathroom.
Oh.
Okay. Mhm.
If I can use advantage, I'm good.
Also add +5 if you can to Miss Enith.
Okay, so Enith will get a +5, which is good for her. Nyx and Cedric, you are the only ones who failed this. So, as the room begins to shake, both of you are knocked prone. Which isn't a big deal as long as no one attacks you. But we move 1, 2. I need to see how far everyone is from him. So he's gonna need to move 1 more square. That's fine. So as he starts to descend the stairs without walking, he is floating down the stairs. Pelzier regards you all. I'm so glad that you came. It's a shame that you managed to get out of the temple, but I'm glad that I will get to be the one to finish you all off.
That's gay.
I seem to remember killing a couple of you. Interesting that you managed to still be here.
You should know better than any of us that things don't stay dead around here.
Mm-mm.
As you start talking, Ute, he turns to regard you. You're different than you were.
Interesting, isn't it?
It's interesting that someone of your demonic demeanor would be fighting against me rather than for me.
Oh, he's a savage, trust me. He's killed my
Savage,
wife.
don't cut it. I'm
You
about
do
to
have
kill
a
your
hit-
husband too.
You do have a history of bloodshed on your hands. Why not join me?
Now, where would the fun in that be?
I see. So you are content with your lot in life?
Maybe.
And Ute, you
Yo.
notice for the rest of you, what are your thoughts on the fact that you can't understand the words that Ute and Helzir are saying? As they are currently
What are they?
speaking in,
What are they speaking?
they're speaking in Infernal.
I think
No.
we can
My
speak
boy's,
Infernal.
No,
my
I
boy's
haven't.
talking Magma Queen right now.
I can speak in Infernal.
But
Can any of you speak Infernal?
I mean, if it was draconic.
nah, this is very much the language of demons. But I will honor your wish. You will not fight with me. But I am tired of you fighting against me. As he
Sad.
says that, you notice that the air around you has started to shimmer. You begin to hear a noise, almost like the sound of a bunch of bees buzzing and nails on chalkboard. Why don't you do us both a favor and die? And as that last word leaves, your sword and your arms become heavy. The noise stops. And you fall. As he completes the power word kill spell on you.
Well, shit.
What a dick move.
I promptly want to run over and teabag Ute.
Wait,
Be like, how's it feel, bitch?
did you? He's not missing any body parts, is he?
No, he's just dead. Same thing
Okay.
that happened to you in the temple.
Okay, just making sure.
For the rest of you, what's going through your head is you see Ute just kind of drop his sword and basically face plant on the floor.
Alpha.
I've said my piece.
For the first time this entire campaign.
You've had some close calls, but
Mm-hmm.
for you, Ute, as you manage to find peace in the silence a little bit, you find yourself face to face with Baphomet.
Hi, buddy.
You know, I really thought that you were going to last a little bit longer than this.
Who says I'm done?
You claimed what, one life? And I didn't even get that soul. It was already claimed by someone else.
Well, hold
You're-
on for a second. I'm not done yet.
I truly hope someone in your team is able to get you back soon.
Oh, it'll happen, trust me.
I really don't want to have to call that contract due already.
Nah, I don't think you'd find any fun in that anyway.
But let us see. And in a pool of lava near him, you can watch what is going on as he is actively watching your guys' fight.
Ah,
It's basically pay-per-view for him.
fantastic.
But that is the end of Helzir's turn. We are going to move to Strahd, who is going to move in on Satori and take some swings. And 1 and 2. And both of those are hits for 12 points of slashing damage. And then after... What?
I was say I can't see the damage to him. Did you do that like behind the scene or something?
No, it's in the chat. Oh, no, it whispered. Ah, that's hilarious. His rolls whispered. That's dumb.
Well, it's alright, it's alright. I was just wondering why nothing changed.
No, his rolls whispered, and I'm trying to figure out why. Because I don't like that. Because they weren't doing that last night.
Well, I guess good thing I said something then.
No, I just have to fix his settings. I need to make sure his... All of my people's stuff switched to whisper rolls. That is annoying. So thank you for letting me know that. You want
You're
for
welcome.
that? You can have inspiration for that.
Oh, thank you!
And then Lurza needs to roll a wisdom save. And she is too far from you, Garbin. She did not need your help on that.
Not even close.
So she's going to rush forward and take a couple of swings at Strahd here. And I think she's going to roll some spells up in her stuff too. That's not the one I want. Luna, I will kill you. Go away. Okay. That's what I'm doing. So first, she is going to cast Blinding Smite before she does her swings. And she gets 2 of them. Where'd my sword go? There we go. So the first one is a hit, and she's going to burn a level 3 spell slot on it. For 4d8 damage. So 22, 54, 54, 63 points of damage.
Ouch.
I failed once. I'm not going to fail again, Strahd. But that's it for her. Now I gotta switch to Satori. I didn't have so many players to play as today.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm loving Lyra's, and like she's just wrecking shit.
I say as long as she doesn't fail that wisdom save, you guys are fine.
I mean, it's a 20, right?
She has plus 14 to it. It's a DC 15.
Yeah. As long as she doesn't
She's
roll a
literally
5 or
got a
below.
nat 1.
Yeah, literally she has to roll a nat 1 to fail it. Which is what she did the first round. So that we're all tracking to that.
Which is absolutely hilarious. And that's not to mention the fact that I also add +5 when I'm near.
And
Poor girl.
Satori's taken her 2 swings. For 25 more points of damage. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
starting to look pretty fucked up.
Strahd?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You're
But-
welcome.
Nyx, it is your turn.
Buddy, one second, scroll down to the spell.
You're doing enervation.
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
as I harness some darkness in my hand, I hurl a tendril straight at Strahd.
Do you though?
I do like a little gate finger wag, and then bam.
As you go to conjure the energy and it releases from you, Strahd kind of holds up his hand and wags his finger at you as he releases a counter spell. And stops your spell energy in its tracks.
You vampire scum. That's why I'm gonna consume your shadow on this night, you foul being. And then I will use a bonus action for the phalanx.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. I'll roll his dex save. It's 8d6, by the way. Oh no. 8d6 or 6d8. My numbers might be backwards.
68 sounds right.
Yeah, 68.
Yeah, so roll your 6d8. I have a lot of numbers in my head. They're all starting to go backwards on me. He failed.
Fucking baller. Enemy, correct?
Yeah, she's an enemy.
Alright, phalanx is gonna go like
You
right
only-
over top of.
I was saying, so
Oh
you
yeah,
hitting
only
her in
one.
it too?
Yeah, because it can affect
it's an
multiple
AoE.
targets of my choice. Yeah. Oh wait, I can
You're
actually
hitting her
switch to a
too.
circle.
Let me roll her dex save. Yeah, she failed too. I love that for you.
Same.
And
Oh, again, is she gonna take 24 as well?
yeah, she's gonna take 24. But I think she's also going to do something else that you're not going to enjoy too much. If she has it. Oh, she doesn't have it.
Oh,
That's-
thank goodness.
That sucks balls.
What was
It's
it?
fine. Hellish Rebuke.
Ah,
That's alright. That's alright.
But is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it for old Nixie.
You still have your knight.
Yes, sir. That's what I was about to say. And he's gonna go. So we got 27, 21, and 24.
On Strahd, those are all 3 hits. and one of those is a crit, so you get double damage.
Baller.
Fuck him up.
So roll your damage 4 times. So I think that's what,
Remember those
4d10 and
dice.
4d6.
Yeah.
It says the d6 necrotic. The d4s are necrotic. Don't worry about those. He's immune. So just roll your 4d10.
17.
Oh, fuck me. He's looking like he's on his last legs. Is that it for your turn?
Still hope
Shadow
he
Soldier grunts in satisfaction. And that'll be his turn.
Let's see. Who is next? Arena is next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's take a look what that area of effect looks like. That's fine. I can work with that.
I see you there. Looked away for a sec to look back and see a cone.
So I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you, Nixie. So that is 16 points of fire damage as she raises her hands and releases burning hands on you.
And here I was thinking you were hot. Your hands are pretty hot too, huh?
Yeah, you're looking pretty toasty yourself.
Indeed. As I cough out some black smoke. Down to 2 HP. What a bitch. Oh, hello, huh?
Do you have Hellish Rebuke?
I do.
Go ahead and mark off the spell slot and go ahead and roll me your damage. You're like, oh yeah, about that Hellish Rebuke stuff. Yeah, so go ahead and roll me your damage. What level did you cast it at? Just a regular level 1?
Yeah, just a reggy level 1. I'm gonna save my bigger
Mhm.
hit. Big guy.
Also, you realize that was your reaction, right?
God damn it! I thought that was
Just
like,
thought, just thought I'd mention that.
Yep.
But Enith, it is your turn.
Attack the
Okay.
big guy.
Also, Ugte, I need you to roll the damage for your wounds.
On who?
You wounded Arena earlier.
Oh yeah. What is the? That's what? No, 3d6 now.
3d6, yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Mm,
12.
Okay, it's something. I'm saying it's still going while you're dead, so...
I was gonna say it's not like I'm doing anything else.
I'm going to attack her with the Crimson Iris.
Well, you tried.
I tried. I'm really upset about that. But
As you go to swing at her, she flicks her rapier in the way and knocks yours aside. Haven't you died enough already? You
I
really want
thought-
to get up? You want to get up in personal now?
I am fucked now. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word. At the 4th level.
Okay. Roll your damage or your healing. So,
Plus,
so 11. That's 9
Yeah.
plus 2. So,
that's awful.
yeah, for a 4th level spell slot, that's butt.
That's poopy.
Especially since you have another 4th level spell you could have used your action on.
Well, I attacked.
Yeah, I know. Like, if you hadn't done your attack, you had your Verdant Renewal, you could have done a shit ton with that.
Killing myself. Did you already put it in there for me?
Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
At the start of
I-
the new turn. Oh, go ahead.
No,
And
ask your
that's all.
question.
When the order of turns starts over, do I get my reaction back or do I have to wait till my turn?
Your reaction doesn't reset till your turn starts.
Fucking tears.
So basically, you need to hope he doesn't die before your turn for what you're wanting to do.
Yep.
And I have
If
a feeling
come back,
that
I'm gonna make sure of it that is not the case for you. I'm sorry.
No, go for the big guy. We need to keep our buddy alive.
But Cedric, it is your turn.
Let's see here. Actually, use a Dax action and come up here next to Utizzle. And really,
And?
that'll be it for my turn.
You're just standing there?
T-posing, yes, sir.
Menacingly.
Okay. We are back at the top of the combat initiative. That is Aurora and Garbin.
You want to go first this time, or you want me to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, come over here. I'm going to use my bonus action. I'll actually open this up to max so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Spells. And I'm going to move part of the crew onto Strahd.
Okay.
So they're all going to rush in. You hear the roar as a bunch of people just come charging in and suddenly just wash over him with a wave.
Oh, God. It's a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, dexterity save of 17. Yeah, he saves.
But...
He still takes... Pretty sure he takes the full damage. Or half damage.
No, if he saved, he takes half damage.
And doesn't fall
But
prone.
you rolled 42 damage. Is my math right?
23 cold, 19 radiant.
Yeah, it's 42. So, Garbin, I have a question for you.
How do I want to do this?
How do you want to do this? What's it look like?
Strahda's pissed off me and Micro for the final time. So he gets buffeted by the water, and then the people start slowly coming out of the water one by one, like just their torsos. And they're each holding, scimitars and cutlasses and a couple of guns here and there. And you'll see, as each person comes up, he gets smashed by a water sword, shot in the face, and he just keeps on turning and twisting because they're all around him, and they just keep on pounding on him until he falls to his knees, and he can't take it anymore, and the water coalesces onto him into a big last, poof, and water shoots straight up and then back down as if something huge landed on him, and he is now lying flat on the ground dead with water gurgling out from his mouth.
And as the water gurgles out and runs off of him, his skin begins to peel and slough off of him with it, as he basically melts from the radiant energy coming from your attack.
Hell yeah, what a
And
bitch.
Strahd von Zarovich is gone.
That's it?
So we won! Yes! No, we still got somebody else to
that
deal
was
with.
our job. Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Shut
all
up.
we needed. So, yeah.
Is that it for your turn?
That was my bonus action.
You can do
So
for your action.
for my main action, I am going to go ahead and I
Can
can't
I use
remember.
my inspiration to take that health?
No.
I can
Your inspiration
use
allows you to re-roll.
yeah, I can use so Nyx is pretty damaged, right?
He's got
2 HP. That's why I was trying to take that HP.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give him my healing light.
Woohoo!
So
Ooh, I get to close a character sheet.
Strahd is done, yeah. R1d6. Give me a high roll. 6, there you go, buddy.
Oh!
Ooh. Alright, and I use that as my main action. And I am out of rolls.
So that's the end of your turn?
Yes. Yeah, that's
So
all I can do.
Halzir's going to take a legendary action.
Okay.
And he's going to cast, I'm pretty sure it's a level 8 spell.
Good God.
And it's one that Ugte has dealt with before.
Power word
fuck.
kill.
No.
Power
It's
stun.
still whispering. Wait, did that show you guys what I rolled?
Yeah, power word stun.
Power word stun.
So, if you have less than 150 hit points, you are stunned. And you'll have to make a DC 25 Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
And who did you cast that
You
on?
get out of it. You.
No, you didn't.
Uh-huh.
The range is 60 feet, babe. He is 75 feet away from me.
You're right. Okay. Well, Cedric gets it then.
Cedric,
Cedric does.
I was going to say, make sure he is barely 60
Go
feet in.
for all tech.
You say he's barely within range of Cedric. So Cedric, as Strahd begins to melt and you approach Ugte's body, you feel the glare of Halzir fall on you, and your body freezes in place.
Damn.
I guess I ain't making tea today, Ute.
Also, if that's what you were going up there to do, I wouldn't have made you use an action for that.
What, make tea?
I would have.
Oh,
I say
teabag him.
Ugte is a corpse right now. I would have let that be a free object interaction.
He's frozen in like a crouch position right over Ute's face.
Yeah, so basically he is crouched, crotch right above Ugte's head, frozen in place. He is frozen in squat position.
Uh-oh. Me waking up might be
I
bad
hope we
for you,
remain
friend.
here for eternity, brethren.
Your poor back, your knees.
But Aurora, it is your turn.
Also, she sent me a message.
I'm gonna move that there. Uh. Do, do, do.
By the way, you can ask him about it.
I did.
He
He
did.
hasn't responded.
Okay. Look, it'd be a little overpowered, but you know.
Don't we all have like 10 holy grenades?
True.
No, you guys never got them from
Uh,
Satori. The only person who got them from Satori was Garbin. You guys never stopped.
I mean,
Garbin got 3 of them.
we can all ask Satori, hey, yo, can you pass us the grenades?
Well,
Better.
most of us can ask.
Is it an action to toss an individual grenade,
that.
or can she toss
is.
all of all?
They're
Need to
all in
hold
her
back.
bag of holding.
I would say just yeet a whole bag at him.
But Aurora, what you gonna do?
Now what you gonna do with it?
Hold on. Word. Okay, yeah.
Okay. On Arena
Yeah.
and DC 18, right?
Yeah.
I say because that does not say 18.
I know.
And Wisdom save, not her best skill. Actually,
She
because of that,
She failed that.
because she crit failed it, I will let you roll double damage.
Fantastic. So that's what, 6d12?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Yeah,
Hold on.
because it's 2d12 plus
Yeah.
an additional d12 for your necklace. 6d12, here you go.
Check one more thing real fast.
The heart of the dice was not with her.
Oh,
Love the
no.
reference.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I about pulled that up on Crunchyroll before I came in here.
It's time to roll.
Oof. Okay,
So
that
that's
hurt.
46 damage.
Yes, yes it is.
And it's all necrotic.
Yep, it is.
So proud of myself.
Anything else you're gonna do? I'm guessing I need to move your tentacle and your weapon.
Let me double check. Yeah, it won't let me either of them. Wait, hold on. Let me try the. No, it won't let me move them. Okay.
And I think that's within range of your tentacle's long range attack, ain't it?
Yeah, she's definitely less than 30 feet away.
So
Yeah,
you get
she's
to
20
attack with
feet away.
both.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a no.
No.
You got your weapon too. That'll hit though. And she's got to make a strength saving throw. Okay, she got that. But she took 4 force damage. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
So 50 points. No, I think that's everything I can.
Okay.
Have bonus actions. Yeah, no, I'm good. That's it.
So with the end of your turn, it is now Helzier's turn. And he is going to fly 2, 3, 4. And Aurora, I am going to need. Let me make sure I have the right saving throw. I need a dexterity saving throw from you. DC 25.
Well, I can't get that even if I hit a nat 20,
You'd have,
so
I'd say nat
it
20,
doesn't
I would have
matter.
let you hit it. Okay.
If I had advantage, I would have.
So, as he holds his hand up at you, you're the reason that they all came back. And, ooh, where did my audio go?
You about to yell at her. Die.
Oh no. Hey, honey, do you have that song
If it-
track that you were showing me? I did not upload it to my music, and I need a music change for
Oh no,
what's about to happen.
I do have it. Yeah.
Bump
Send it
that
to me,
shit.
please.
I swear you
yell at
uploaded
Hell's
it.
ear and I say, well, if it helps any, I was very hesitant about reviving the bird. I told her not to go in there and she did anyway, so I kind of felt like she got what she deserved, but I thought for the party we probably should revive her. If it'll make you happy, you can have her, though. I
You
look over
would.
to Edith and say, sorry.
There's
Yeah,
switches. No.
I say because I didn't even download it. It looks like.
Should be sending to you. There you go. Check your Discord.
I got it. Sorry if we having to fix music on the fly here, guys.
Yeah, I chose the music for this one, and I'm so sorry.
Come on, computer. It's like, no, we don't want to do this. We don't want Aurora to die. Upload. But I appreciate your candor, little one. But I can't have you and your mistress and everything that she does interfere with my plans. And add to game. And hopefully it starts playing. As he holds his hand up, you see a familiar looking green light appear in the palm of his hand. And a couple of things are going to happen here. For Garvin and Enith and Nyx, if you'd like to roll a perception check, I will let you. And then Aurora, if you want to roll an Arcana check with advantage. Okay. So, Enith and Nyx, we're going to start with what happened with Aurora, and then I'm going to get back to you. Aurora, you feel a gentle warmth coming from your bag that's hanging on your back as everything begins to slow around you. Do you want to take a look at it?
Yes.
So as you open your bag, you are greeted with a warm light, which is coming from a rather innocuous looking polished purple stone.
Is that my fireball crystal?
It is not. It is the polished purple rock that Satori gave you in the Vistani camp.
Oh, word.
As you open your bag, Garben, Enith, and Nyx, with your, for a change, great rolls on perception,
Yay.
as you see the light
We had
begin
to see
to
what
leave
happened.
Hellseer's hand, you see Satori drop her rapier and reach her hand towards Aurora.
I'm
And
going.
Aurora, you find your vision has changed as you are now looking at Ugte and Cedric and have been moved. And time comes to a halt for you and Satori. Is there anything you
Okay.
want to say?
Can I look?
As yeah,
Can
you
I
can look around.
interact with Satori?
She's as you go to look around, you notice that she has changed places with you.
I ask her. I say, Satori, why?
I knew that I'd have to do this. It's my whole purpose of being here.
What do you mean? It's your whole purpose of being.
I've been lying, and
Is Strahd actually your dad?
no, I haven't seen my dad in a long time. But
Oh, me either.
Umberly asked me to keep my mouth shut until the time was needed. She
What do you mean?
brought me here at the same time that she changed you out of your previous form.
What do you mean she brought you here?
I didn't have parents that Strahd killed. I didn't come from the ethereal realm like I told all of you. I was created by Umberly to hold something precious, and when the time was right, to protect something else that would come to be precious to me and other people.
Are you talking
I
about the stone? You can have the stone.
you're a little dense sometimes, and it's what I've come to appreciate about you. I died a long time ago. My mother made a deal with a goddess and drowned me to save her people and to save me from having to go to that goddess. Umberly took me in, and in exchange for the memories of who I was, gave me a new form. And then when that form crossed into this land, she went back on her deal, gave me form, and removed that consciousness from that metallic body in hopes that it would change things enough so that you wouldn't have to die and that Hellseer may be able to be taken down. And at this
Metallic
point,
body.
Your robot form.
Well,
at
yeah,
this
I know.
point,
I know.
the disintegrate spell has made contact with her, and she begins to turn into ash. The rings fall from her hands to the ground. Her bag of holding falls. The circlet that she's kept on her head this whole time falls to the ground as they are protected from the magic. And as Satori begins to fade, you begin to have flashes of images of things that you don't remember. Of a young girl running through the field with her father, of spending long nights with him in his workshop, working on contraptions, on sitting at her mother's skirts while she worked her magic. And then one of the last memories she had before she drowned of messing with a mechanical doll that he kept in his workshop, which you recognize from your current memories as the form of your Warforged. And as all this is
That's crazy.
happening, your childhood memories come crashing back as Satori finally crumbles to dust and time begins to move again.
Well, Aurora is screaming bloody murder for Satori.
But for the rest of you during that time stop, for you guys, all of a sudden, Satori and Aurora have switched places, and all you have seen is Satori crumble to dust. What's going through your minds?
I'm fucking weeping for my little friend, bro. IRL hand and
I'm in shock.
Don't feel
I'm
left out on that one, Nix.
I'm literally in shock, yeah.
I think somebody busted out a taser with all the shot going around.
Well, that wasn't as intended, but guess that's one less bug in my way. Any of you got a response for Helzier before he ends his turn?
It's good, man. I'm funny, man.
I didn't realize we invited a Cheeto on the call.
Avada Kedavra!
I am going to slowly look from where Satori had once been, very slowly back towards Hazier. My face is completely dead. There's no emotion left. There's nothing left. I look at him and I go, Torm, it's time.
And Aurora, as those images all begin to solidify, you also begin to have flashes of Satori's memories with all of you, of the nights where you guys spent cuddling in the bed, of the night that she sparred with Ugte with the rapier that's laying at your feet, and the promise that she made Ugte and Garbin make to her to, if she ever got defeated, that they would take down the person who did it to her.
I'm just. Can I remind my party members of that?
Yeah, I'm giving you guys a chance to speak before we move back into initiative.
I look around and I say, remember uh, each of you remember the times you held with Satori dear to you, and remember how you swore to avenge her should anything happen to her as we finish this fight. Nothing. Cool.
Well, I
Cough up
mean,
some blood and say,
Uke, one of the
"A
people who made
victory!"
that promise, he's dead.
Oh yeah, but now he
Yeah, no,
knows.
it is so hard.
Ukte's okay. He's gonna.
He's gonna come back and he's gonna
You
whip the
also
shit.
have an excuse.
I don't. mm,
I'm gonna look at Aurora and I'm going to say with the utmost level voice you've ever heard come out of his mouth. He's going to die.
I look back at Garvin and I say, agreed.
I'll figure out a way to get her back.
But we are now going to move back into initiative with Lurza's turn. I may have done a lot of things under your thrall, but I won't forgive you hurting a child. She's going to move over here next to Ugte. She's going to place her hands on his chest. I think I know someone who's going to have some words for you whenever he gets up. And she's going to cast the Revivify spell, bringing Ugte back to 1 HP. And Ugte, you're fully aware of everything that happened because you were watching it on pay-per-view, unable to do anything.
Oh, I know.
And as she ends her turn, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, give me 1 second, please. All right.
Additionally, as you come to consciousness, I need you to roll a d20.
A d20.
Mm-hmm. Fuck yes. So as you come to consciousness, understanding everything that has happened, your rage becomes manifest. And drawing on the energy that is in this room with you all, let me give you access to this. You're going to have something else acting on your initiative. As I share that with you, let me go ahead and move it to. So as you draw on that energy, you feel the hellish heat that you just left behind manifest into physical form as Baphomet materializes with you.
Oh, shit. My man's got some HP.
Yeah. And he acts on your initiative, so both of you get to move.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm not... Actually, how would I access his things?
I shared his character sheet with you, so it'll be in your journal.
Gotcha. Sorry, let me take a look at old boy here.
It appears that the young one's passing his done more changes than Hellseer expects.
Oh, he's got something coming.
Yeah, he has no clue what's about to happen right now.
I'm gonna die if all of you start rolling nat 20s now.
Start kicking him.
Oh boy's butt.
Oh no, it's gonna be a montage of him falling to the ground, kicking him to death.
Gonna have to have some help with what some of these do.
Okay. Yeah, as you go to want to use something, just let me know what your questions are.
Okay. Let me find his speed.
He has
Oh.
a speed of 30.
Yeah, he does. For the sake of what I'm looking at as well, I'm gonna assume the flame render is his weapon.
Yes, sir.
Otimus. So let's see.
Yeah, so the flame render is a great sword.
Fair enough. Gonna move him there. Me here.
And I'm gonna assume that you're gonna want to rage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your attacks.
Alright, I'll roll mine first. So you can get that out of the way so I can go and look. Mr. Mans. Yeet.
I believe all of those are going to be. You only get 2 because you used your
Oh.
bonus action to rage. But
Yeah,
both of
that's
those
right.
are going to be hits, and he is undead.
Otimus. So that's
So
12d6.
12. Yep.
Beep.
Okay, and add 19 to that, so 58, 68 damage. And as you go to swing him, I'm also going to need an Arcana check from you, sir.
Arcana. You got your friend. Damn.
Yep, you didn't realize much of anything, but you seem to
Nah.
notice that your sword didn't do as much damage to him as you thought it would. Actually, you notice that it doesn't do any damage to him.
Huh. Well, that's not good.
If you want, you can roll an Arcana check off of Baphomet.
Let me try that.
See if he's any better at Arcana than you are. As a,
I fucking hope
human
so.
overlord.
I was gonna say he's about on par, theoretically, with what I'm looking at, or with what he's looking at. Where do I do that?
Same place you do yours. Oh, you don't. You're using yours on the app, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Roll a nat 20, not a nat 20, but roll,
Roll
a
a
20
d20.
and then and then put the modifier on it.
So roll a d20. I'll get you his modifier.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time with this.
You're
New
fine.
to me. 12.
And it's a +1, so
Ugh.
13. He appears to be drawing his sustenance from others. They're shielding him.
This fucking pussy.
But are you going to do anything with him?
We have to kill Urza. She's technically acting as a shield.
I was about to say, so as that slashes him, does
Yeah.
a slash appear on her?
Who's closest to her right now?
My
Um,
Shadow Knight, but he won't be able to talk like that.
Aurora,
Aurora. Yeah.
roll me a perception check. Or
A
Arcana, your
perception
choice.
check
Yeah, perception or Arcana.
Arcana? My perception's better.
So with an 18, as Ugte does that slash, nothing appears on Lurza that you can see. And she doesn't seem to have been harmed by it in any way.
Interesting.
So it may not be her, based on that perception check, that he's referring to. There may be others.
Word. Okay. Okay.
Hmm. Just out of curiosity, I was looking through his sheet and I saw some fire. What's that?
What did you see?
It's called Hellfire, I think. Hold up.
That's his race.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's built up as a...
Oh, I see that, yeah.
But he can cast the Burning Hand spell, basically. He can cast a 2nd level Burning Hand spell.
Just by summoning upon his race.
Mhm.
Baller.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But keep in mind, his spellcasting numbers are not great.
Yeah, I figured as much. I was looking through it, seeing if there was any kind of...
But anything he's going to do?
Well, given...
Because he's too far away for a swing.
Yeah, given the fat whiff that I just encountered, I don't do much except for maybe try and find whatever the fuck shield.
Okay. So we move to the next in the initiative, which would have been her, but she just died.
Way to make light of it.
Next, it is your turn. I need you to roll me a d20.
Who's rolling a d20? Oh, Nyx.
Nyx.
Gotcha.
Okay. Nothing happens. But you still have your turn. What you gonna do? You still have Arena to deal with too.
Let's see. We'll move over here. Toss the phalanx on bro, because it's 60 feet, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright,
So
no.
go ahead and cast away. 68.
Oh shit, he's in range.
And he's going to take half damage.
So
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana
13.
check. So you're not picking up what's going on.
Nope.
But you do notice as your phalanx makes contact with him, it doesn't seem to injure him in any way.
Shady spikes, all 5 on Larissa. In front of us. Right.
Larissa or Arena?
Arena, is this the chick right in front of us?
Yes.
Arena, so we're gonna try to knock her out the game.
Fuck her up.
What do we
What,
got?
7?
17, 28, 24, 21, 21.
Those are all 5 hits, and one of those was a nat, so you get to roll 6 things of damage.
12d8.
And
See, these
1d6,
hits are coming
correct?
out. Yeah.
59.
She's looking pretty fucked up.
Fuck her up.
Alrighty. Shady Knight's gonna move in on. And he is going to try his darndest. Got 14, 18, and 8.
The 18 will hit,
Then we got.
and
or
she is immune to necrotic.
So just a D10.
Yep.
7.
I'll say she looks like she's barely holding on.
And that'd be it.
Okay. With that, it is her turn. I think I'm gonna have to return the favor on you, you little gnat. And you just moved out of her range for burning hands. Oh, and she just missed you with Witch Bolt. As she goes to throw a lance of lightning at you, it flies past your head.
I look back at the fucking seer mark on the statue behind me. That was a close one.
Yeah.
Imagine
For
if
shits
you'd
and
never
grins.
grown any taller.
For shits and grins, what would that damage have been? She would have almost downed you.
Had to put me back at 2. Oh my god.
But that's it for her. This person is going to dash. And then, Enith, it is your turn. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
A D20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. $16.
Okay. That doesn't do it. But it's still your turn. Nothing bad's happening to you yet.
Okay, I'm gonna attack Arena with my Crimson Ibis.
That is going to be a miss.
Give me 1 second. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
No, ma'am.
Fuck. Okay. I'm sure there's nothing else that I can possibly do. No, that's all.
Okay. So another person's going to do some moving. And Cedric, go ahead and roll me a d20. Okay. So we got the
Ouch.
bad roll out of the way. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You are still stunned.
Fuck.
So
What's
Aurora,
the save on that, if we're allowed to
20.
know?
25.
Oof. My brother, you can't beat that.
He's got to roll a
Nat 20
nat
will do it.
20. Or one of our healers needs to remove it from him.
If not, he's eternally locked in the crouch position.
He's eternally locked in.
So we
Wait.
move back to the top of the combat. Aurora and Garbin, both of you go ahead and roll me d20s.
We are also going to do something a little special here. We are making our move at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, me and Cedric had the same look.
13.
Okay. So nothing happens for either of you, but what are you two going to do?
Aurora, would you kindly step over here, please?
Yes.
You
I
open
would.
a special beam cannon and shit.
I could use greater teleportation and leave us.
Goodbye.
No.
Where did Satori fall?
She would have been right here.
Okay. Yes, I moved you, Aurora. I know. I apologize. I have access to do that. We are going to clasp hands over where she fell.
Okay.
And Aurora, I need you to do the honors of this incantation.
Word.
I will say,
Through the
though,
rivers and sea. Oh,
I will say
go ahead.
I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to surround us with my crew, because they're still active in this section. And they're
Okay.
going to be slowly swirling around us, and my trident is placed directly in between us.
Oh shit. We came across 13 crew members.
Okay. Aurora, your incantation.
Through the rivers and sea, waterfalls and brine, we call upon the fallen and holy. For the sins of the heinous shall be judged in righteous tides and flaming vengeance.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
We are basically going to
We're
cast
calling-
our spells at the same time.
Say that
And,
one more
Okay.
again.
and we're also calling on the powers of our gods. And our, we're doing everything. We are going whole hog into this shit.
Okay. Both of you, I will let this happen. Go ahead and roll me, both of you, religion checks.
And I am also burning every spell slot I have in order to give us every chance we have. That
I
is
will
2
give you
level.
both advantage with that.
Okay.
So mark off all of your spell slots.
And
Because I can get those back.
Well, Aurora,
Eventually.
you don't have to. He's offering his.
yep, so you have all of
okay, word.
yours.
Well, I got
Religion
a
go ahead.
check.
21.
Yeah, you got a nat 20. Garbin, what did you get?
I gotta roll it. Got a 5.
You got a 19. You got advantage.
I got a 19 because of advantage.
So
And
what this is going to do for both of you, he's going to have disadvantage on his rolls
Okay.
against your spells. For Aurora's nat 20, something else is going to happen for her.
Fantastic.
You hear a voice in your head. My child, I feel your pain. And I am coming to your side.
I begin to look around for Umberly.
And just a few feet from you guys, your magic, as you are coalescing this, she walks out of the crew and stands before you. I have shared her character sheet with you. She is yours to control.
Word. I'll open that.
Thematically for this, you also see a spectral image of Satori within the crew.
I shed a tear. Or maybe 10.
But both of you go ahead and roll me the damage on your spells.
That totally didn't just break me, by the way.
Actually, because of that
8
failure.
D6.
Hold on, I can't see anything. Hold on.
That's fine. And then Garbin, as your spell goes off, it is always hardest to lose someone when it's before their time. But I can promise you that she was ready for the sacrifice before you even knew she existed. And as your spell leaves you, you feel a hand on your shoulder. And I have already given you access to his character sheet.
Welcome to the team. Welcome aboard.
So he needs to do 2 dexterity saving throws at disadvantage. And that is 2 failures. And that is necrotic and cold for you, correct, Aurora?
Double check, but I'm pretty sure.
28, 55, 95.
Yeah, necrotic and cold.
So as your spell hits, you both hear screams from further back in the room. Both a man and a female that you have not seen. And both of you roll me Arcana checks.
I gotta get back over.
DC 15. Finally, someone rolled it, and without any pluses on it.
Mm-hmm.
As your spells, as they're joined, make contact, you both notice that he took damage from this, and whatever was shielding him left as you heard those screams. And he is fully vulnerable to whatever you guys want to rain down. Additionally, Aurora, you have 75 health to deal out in that area with your spell. And I'm pretty sure there's someone up there who could use some love.
Mm-hmm.
I felt some blood.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry if you can hear Dakota in the background.
You're fine. But you have 75 HP to deal out.
Okay, Does Garvin need health?
I need a little, yeah,
the main-
but don't worry about me.
The main person who needs health right now is Ugte. He's only got 1.
I've still got lay on hands.
Can that be my radius?
Yeah, it's 30
Sure.
feet.
Luckily, that just allowed me to close 2 more character sheets. So who are you spreading that 75 between? Oh, do you want Arena to get hit too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have 100 to spread out.
And Arena just vanished, didn't she?
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
So you got 100 HP to give out to any of your PCs in that area.
Okay. I want 22 of it to put me back at full health, and then the rest of it can be Cedric. What's Cedric's health at?
Well, right now he's just in teabag pose.
I still have relatively most of my health.
60 out of 75. What's Garvin at?
I think I'm on like. Let me
60.
check. Yeah, 60.
What's your max HP?
107. I'm at 60 out of 107. I have lay on hands though, so you shouldn't have to worry about me too much.
Yeah, the two people who need the most health out of your whole team are Nyx and Ugte, and Ugte's the only one inside that circle.
If you want to give me like 25 of it, I'll
Word.
take it. Like,
Like right now, dude just has to reach out and bop Ugte on the head, and he's gonna fall over again.
let's not get the raging barbarian who's got an axe to grind down again.
Or I mean, you could just smash him with
Great
a.
sword first
Can I
and
give you-
foremost.
So what are you doing?
Can't give. I want 22. Cedric can get 15, and then however Ugte and Garbin want to divvy the remaining 63.
I'll
So,
take
Garbin,
the
do you
3
want
so
any?
he gets an even 60. I'll take the 3.
Okay.
Alright, I'm at 61.
And let me look at one other thing here. Okay. But is that it for Aurora and Garbin?
That was our main action, right?
Well, that was your bonus action. That was her action.
Mm.
You
Okay,
still got.
I got a main action left.
Yeah.
Do we get to move our gods or no?
Yeah, they're yours to control. They move on your initiative.
Okay.
I will
so,
also remind you,
Oh.
all of Satori's magic items, such as her bag of holding, are on the floor at your feet.
I am.
Oh, yeah, we should probably pick those up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
And-
grab a shit ton of grenades.
She made 20 holy hand grenades, not counting the 3 she gave you.
Yep.
Shit.
Garbin, if you want to take the majority of those, I just want 2.
Okay. They're going up his ass. I'm just letting you know.
That's fine. I'm throwing mine with my fireball crystal. If I'm allowed, I feel like I can fit a vial and a crystal in a hand.
So I should be able to move here.
That'll be your next turn, cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And let me do a quick measurement.
Or for your 10 feet.
Yeah.
What can I...
No. There we go. 10 feet. I'm going to throw in right there.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage, and he'll roll his dexterity saving throw.
It's 8d8 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that sounds right, and he just missed it.
26 damage. Bitch boy is now prone.
I
Alright.
say that sounds like beauty to anyone who wants to attack him.
Mm-hmm. I'm calling out to Ukte. Give him hell.
Oh, boy.
I say he's now in triple digits.
Aurora, you want to go ahead use Umberly?
Yeah, I'm reading through her stuff. I have no idea what all she has, so...
Okay. I was going to say I've got his action or his stuff up and running right now.
Oh, yeah, if you have his ready, then go ahead.
Okay, he's only got level. He's only got. He's got like level 1 spells and level 2 spells. Like it's
Are you mocking me, little one?
No. No, it's just shocking. Are we like cursed to only have a maximum of level 2 spells? Is that our curse? Oh,
Well, they are
Whoa.
gods. If they
It
came
just
in
kicked
here
me
with their
out.
full divinity, it might break the world.
there we go.
I say for us to be able to provide you our support, we had to leave most of our power behind. We came in forms that would be helpful to the two of you. But if
And
you
not
would
a
rather
snooze.
face this on your own,
No.
I'm sure the two of us have other things we can do.
No, I meant like you and me, because I'm in the same boat. I only have level 2 spell slots. And his level 2s. All of his. There we go. There we go. I think I removed my spell slots, or his spell slots.
No, his probably came in zeroed out
Oh, it did, okay.
from when I rolled him.
Okay.
But what are you guys gonna do? I say he's a paladin. You should know what he does.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's mostly a melee hitter. But I'm going to go ahead and move him here. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Garvin.
But also keep in mind, little one, this form, not completely paladin. He's only a level 6 paladin. The rest of him is fighter.
Okay. I can cast it as a level 9.
You can only cast it with the spell slots he has.
Excuse me. 5 healing.
So
10 healing
You
total.
cast it at a higher level. Yeah. Look
I-
at you.
That was something.
What are you at now?
I'm at 73.
Look at you.
Just need to go back to core.
Aurora?
Oh, you fixed it. Okay.
I don't really have anything.
What's
else I
Emberly
can
gonna do?
except for move? So I'm gonna go. Well, no, I moved to get up. Emberly is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hee
6. Stand up here with Ugpe.
And then you'll notice that on her back, as she materialized, is a brine and barnacle encrusted anchor.
Yo!
That is her weapon.
Part of the ship,
Is
part of
that
the crew.
the dreadnought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 21 to hit, which is a hit. And she gets to do 2.
Fantastic. Dope. Let me pull her back up and not Aurora.
She also has an ability called Action Surge, which will allow her to go again. So that one missed.
Okay.
But you get to roll the damage once for the first attack.
14.
14. Okay.
Fantastic. And then, can I do that action?
Yeah, if you want to Action Surge, go ahead and roll your attacks again.
Okay.
Got it too.
Yeah, she's a fighter. All 3 of them have Action Surge.
No, I was just looking at that. You said something about it, so I had to go.
Oh.
Yeah, she did not.
Mhm.
Also, do you want to use her Great Weapon Master, that -5? What that does is it subtracts 5 from
Was it?
her. It subtracts 5 from her attack to increase her damage. But I can shut it off for you because your rolls are not doing great.
Well, this is the first time I've used her too, and we all know how things work when I pull them out for the first time. So
Very valid. But is that it for you?
we're lucky we got the one. Yeah, that'll be it for me and Umberly. And
Guessing you want your tentacle and weapon moved
Two.
closer?
yeah, there, and then wherever the weapon can go. Yeah, just put them side by side. That works.
Oop.
The tentacle become very long for a second.
And roll his ranged attack. That is a miss. Rolling a lot of 15s.
Yeah, I figured. Apparently.
But anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. With that, it is Helzir's turn. I am tired of these interruptions. Let me figure out the radius on this. 20-foot sphere.
Fucking why?
Also, I'm surprised that Nyx didn't ask to take Arena's shadow.
I was gonna try to take the big bad shadow.
Well, you gotta kill him first.
Yeah.
So I need a dexterity saving throw from Enith, the Knight, Nyx, Lurza, and Cedric, who will make his at disadvantage.
I'm killing myself.
Surprisingly, the fucking stun guy had the best roll.
Yeah.
I passed.
And all of them failed. It's 25.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah, it's a DC 25.
Yikes.
So that is
Is it
22
That ass
points.
no flow?
That is 22 points of fire damage to each of you. Pretty sure that
Did you
put.
fucking fireball him?
Yeah, he threw a fireball. That's exactly what he did.
Just fucking surrounded by people and decided to hit the back line.
Yeah, he wants to take out as many people as possible.
GG's, bro.
Don't worry, he's got legendary actions. You might see him again. But that, I am also going to need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
I say, homeboy, I'm already dead.
Then it counts as a death fail for you.
Yep.
But hey, you don't have to roll.
Yep.
Oh? Okay.
And then Cedric's is a disadvantage, but he still passed it. Garbin, you got a 16 because you get to add 5 to it.
Ooh.
Oh. I need one from Torm and Umberly also. So far, everyone's passed it.
Yeah, I guess they would count.
I rolled one for
As
Torm and one for me.
everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
Umberly failed.
What's a nat 1? But that fireball also disintegrated your
rolling very
spiritual
good.
weapon.
Oh, dear.
I
Yeah.
figured, yeah.
Hey, he didn't make calamari at least.
Hmm.
And did Torm roll? Garbin?
Yeah, babe, I told you I rolled twice. I rolled one for me, I rolled one for him.
oh yeah.
Oh,
you did.
okay.
Yeah,
So
we both
the only
passed.
person who failed was Umberly.
Hmm.
Love that for her.
Damn.
What does that mean?
25
Oh,
points of
guys.
force damage as
Wow.
the room begins to reverberate with magical energy. So, I mean, she's got plenty of HP. She should be fine, right?
Yeah, should be alright.
Yeah, she's at 169 now.
Hey.
But that's it for the layer action. That's it for his turn. Ugte, it's yours and Baphomet's turn.
Oh, yes, it fucking. He's gonna get up in here. And I'm actually gonna start off with him just because I want to try him out.
You want to try out the flame render?
I do. I gotta make sure of things. He has extra attack, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so he gets to make 2 attacks.
Okay, and then action surge is not a bonus action, right? That's just a thing.
It's just a thing. So yeah, he'll still have his bonus action too. But he doesn't have what you do where he gets to use his bonus action to attack.
Yeah, I know. I just thought about that, but he's got a couple things here that I'm looking at.
I give you all new toys.
Superiority dice, those are cool.
Yeah, basically those allow you to use his abilities like his trip attack, his push attack, his menacing attack.
Just out of curiosity, how's yours not holding anything?
He has a staff, but that's the only thing he's holding. Yeah, say he's a lich. He doesn't really need to hold anything to do things.
That's fair. Consider making him drop the staff, but I don't do anything. Actually, that's exactly what it is. Okay, so Baphomet, huh? Had to fucking swing a couple times with the thing. Do that. Like this. And his are just flat, right? His rolls?
Yes.
Okay. There's one.
Who?
And two?
Nope.
Yikes.
He is a beefy mage.
Hmm?
He is a beefy mage.
Apparently. What is the damage for Flame Render? I thought it would have been
I
in
say
there,
if you're in the chat, you can click where it's highlighted in purple. It'll roll the damage for you.
Where it's highlighted in purple.
Like the name in the chat is highlighted in purple. If you click it, it'll roll the damage. Otherwise, in the character sheet, just to the left of where you click to roll.
Oh,
it'll
there it
go-
went.
Yeah. But it's a D10 plus 7 plus 3, so a D10 plus 10. And then 2d6 for fire. So that is 25 points of fire, or 25 points of damage.
On the one that I was able to, though, I did one of my superior dice for attack.
Trip attack? He's already prone.
Is he?
Oh, wait, no, he's not. He got back up after.
Yeah,
on
I
his
thought he
turn.
went
No.
right before I did.
So go ahead and roll your trip attack.
All right, so roll a d10, I guess.
So
Or-
for trip attack, let me find it in your stuff. Where is your trip attack? Do you not have it?
It's a maneuver first, and then
I know you
oh,
have
they're
your
d8.
but I don't see trip attack as one of your maneuvers.
I see it in the app.
I see menacing attack, disarming attack, lunging attack, and parry.
I sent it in the chat.
It's weird that it's not listed on your character. When you hit a
Weird.
creature with a weapon attack, you spend to attempt to knock the target down. You add the superior die to the attack's damage roll. And if the target is larger or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw. So it makes a strength save. Go ahead and roll your d8 because you're going to add that to your damage.
Okay. 4.
Yeah, say he's prone again.
Yeah, buddy. That's gonna make this action surge fucking fat.
Yeah, because he gets to roll with advantage with those.
Yeah, he does. Oh yeah, so time to get surgy. Alrighty, let's try this again. Both of these are with advantage now that he's prone. Correct.
Correct.
Ludimus.
Any attack rolls against him will be at advantage until he gets back up on his turn.
Solid.
Wait, then one of my second attacks should have hit him because he was prone when Umberly was hitting him, and she had a 25 plus minus 5. Well, 28 plus minus 5.
Let me go back up to your
On the
stuff.
second one.
Oh yeah. So go ahead and roll another set of damage for yours. I'll add it to him. He's got plenty of health to spare. So I say he's not even bloodied yet.
He added 17 bludgeoning.
I know. I got it. So
Solid.
15 and 19, neither of those hit.
Neither of those will hit, so let's try that one more time. Think.
The 23 will hit.
Yeah, it will. Alright. Boop. So that's 21.
Yes, sir. 22.
Oh yeah, 22.
Okay.
And with those hits, while Ugte winds up, Baphomet's just sitting there, just like laughing real low, just ha ha ha, just doing demonic shit.
It's been a while since I've gotten to have this much fun.
Shit.
But Ugte gets to take some swings.
Swingaling.
All 3 of them.
I was gonna say, bro,
Ooh.
sounds like Santa. Ho, ho, ho.
Maybe. Let's see.
So that'll be a hit. That'll be a hit. And that will be a hit. Just barely, but a hit. So that is... Go ahead and roll your damage on all of those.
He is undead, so
So 18d6.
18d6. And it's a bit of a long shot, but can I wound him now?
No.
I figured. Bim.
Okay. I gotta do math. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, as after those hits clatter into, you hear from Ugte in Helzir's voice, I grow tired of these games over and over and over as his turn ends.
Okay. It is Lurza's turn. She's going to take some swing-a-lings, and she's going to be doing some smites, hopefully. Actually, I need to see something on her character sheet. I think I might have been giving her less damage than she's supposed to be dealing.
Uh-oh.
Because the app doesn't calculate it.
She's already been clatting heads, so this will be fun.
Yeah. There's those. Your melee weapon strikes carry divine power with it. Hee hee hee. I love that for her. Because of her level, she does extra damage on all of her attacks that I've not been calculating.
Mm.
And she gets to do these with advantage, and I forgot to shut the damn weapon master thing off.
Oof.
So, and she's going to burn 2 level 2 spell slots for some smites. And then because of her level, she actually deals an extra 1d8 for each of her attacks.
Oof.
So 29, 37, 47, 52, 82, 91 with her 2 swings.
She fucking hurts.
Yeah. I will not be your puppet again. And he's going to take a legendary action. And do another 5th level spell slot. Where did it go? Creature in 15-foot cube. Come on. Where? So that's what he's going to do. And I need a Constitution save from Umberly, Ugte, Lurza, and Baphomet.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Baphomet also wearing the same gauntlets that Ugte is?
He is not.
Is he not?
No, sir.
Hey, she did good on that one.
Not as good as she needed.
So the Gauntlets of Infernal Power. Might be completely misunderstanding.
Well, Lurza managed to pass it.
Yeah, these are different. So you said it was what, a con save?
Yep, you and Baphomet both need one.
Okay. Ute's is with advantage.
Yes, sir. And the tentacle is going to be snuffed out by it. Woohoo! Go Ute!
Yeah. Now, Mr. Goatman. Oh, he's got a nice con save too. Dink. Ugh.
He did not do so great. So, Ugte, you're going to take 10 points of thunder damage. Umberly and Baphomet are both going to take 21 points of thunder damage, and they're also going to be pushed back 10 feet.
That was definitely a choice.
But that is it for his legendary action. With that, we move to Nyx. I need a death saving throw, please. Nyx. There we go. Oof. Also, Nyx, go ahead and roll me a d20. Okay. So, Nyx, as you are barely holding on to life, the shadows that you have called your friends for as long as you can remember begin to shape around you, pulling on some of the essence that you have stored within you. I've shared the character sheet with you. And standing over you, as if made from the smoke of the fireball that you just took a little bit ago, is the avatar of the goddess Nyx. So while you don't get to do anything this turn except for try not to die, she does get her action. She moves on your initiative.
She's gonna pick me up.
She's gonna pick you up.
Yep, heal me, whatever, help action.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check on her.
God, my rolls are gonna fucking fail.
And she'll get advantage with her familiarity with you.
Go back up.
You got this. You mean you just rolled a 19 to pull her into form? So
You said
So-
she'll be in my
medicine
Right.
check is going to be a d20 plus 3 for her. So roll 2d20. So it's a 13.
Oh god.
So
What
she
a
does
chance
not
of that.
she does not manage to stabilize you, but she does not harm you any further.
That's good. Because I think I'm
And
already at 2.
I am not having that take her action, so she can still attack if you want. And she has a spell that's familiar to you. She has Shadow Spikes.
Beautiful. Alright. Well, I think I'm in 60 feet. She is gonna cast all 5 on that fuckboy that just harmed her.
Let me see what her pluses and stuff are on that for you. So
Just
she
pulled
has
it up. Good.
She has a plus 16 to the rolls. So 5d20 plus 16.
19, 23.
All but one of those hit.
So we got 8d8.
Yeah. Roll me some damage numbers.
29.
29. He's starting to look bloodied.
Oh boy.
As you guys have managed to take down half of his health. I am tired of people that I've already killed getting back up. But anything else for her? Okay. So, Enith, it is your turn. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Okay.
Can I rescind on that statement and just put light and darkness over me and Nyx for now? As a bonus action.
Oh,
Oh, that was close.
Beautiful.
Enith, with all of this magic swirling around you, you get a vision of the bird god that you've been speaking with,
Mhm.
Thoth. The sword that I gave you, the bookworm. You are a healer, not a warrior. Drive it into the ground, and it may be able to help you.
Okay. Bet. I'm gonna pull out my bookworm and I am going to grab it by the hilt and slam that thing into the ground.
And what spot? To your left or to your right?
To my right.
As it stabs into the ground, it melts and bursts into flame. And it takes on the properties of the Guardian Flame. Any friendly creature starting their turn within 15 feet of the flame or coming into range of it heal for 3d6 hit points. Any non-friendly creature within 15 feet of it have disadvantage on their attacks.
Is that something I can carry with me?
Nope, it stays in that one spot.
Okay.
But basically a 15-foot sphere around that flame.
Okay, and how much healing does it do?
3d6.
3d6.
So does that automatically give me 3d6 or do I need to wait another
Go ahead and
turn?
roll 3d6.
Okay.
But yeah, the circle that I just drew is its area of effect. If you're anywhere within that, it will heal you.
Huh.
And that is 10 HP.
It's just better than a
14.
cure wounds.
And it's just automatic. You don't have to do anything. And that was not your action.
Oh, bet. Okay.
So if you had, let's say, a crazy overpowered level 4 spell that you wanted to pop out,
Now's the time.
Might
You
be.
got one person who is one roll away from dying, and one person who is currently stuck in teabag pose.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait a minute.
Crazy.
With her, with her bracelet, would that give Max benefits till Nixipu?
It would.
Ugh.
Better go save Nyx.
So, just in case you forgot, the Verdant Renewal allows you to impact any creatures of your choice within 60 feet of you. So pretty much any one of your party, you don't even have to move.
Go.
No.
So yeah,
No. What level is that?
level 4. It's in your spell list.
Oh, so at the bottom.
And if you click it, it should go ahead and roll your healing
Yeah.
for you too. So who are you wanting to heal?
Up to 6 creatures.
Yep.
Okay. So, I'm gonna heal myself and the lowest 6 with health. The other lowest 5, I mean.
Okay, so you're going to get yourself 28 health.
And
So
does
that
my bracelet make that maxed out? No, it doesn't, does it?
for Nyx it does.
Oh.
So he gets the full 50 plus your wisdom modifier. What's your wisdom modifier?
I want to say 8, but I think that's wrong.
I think it's plus 4.
Wisdom modifier. Yeah, it's plus 4.
So
It's 15.
Next you're at 56 health now. And additionally, secondary effect of this, when these tendrils take effect, you can remove one disease or status effect that is affecting someone. So, for instance, if you healed Cedric, he would no longer be stunned.
Okay. Is he one of the low? We need to get him. So who all would be the lowest 5?
So you and Nyx, and then after that, it looks like everyone else is pretty much even. It'd be Cedric. I mean, 6 of you would be all 6 player characters.
Okay, yeah, let's get this all done. I didn't know if like there was enough. Like,
So each of you add 28 HP,
Beautiful.
and Cedric, as you feel this energy flow through you, your knees and everything begin to loosen up, and you are no longer in the stun status.
Ooh, for a second, I thought you were about to get all the fun in on me.
Yeesh.
But anything else you would like to throw in there, Haley or Ina?
I don't think I have any bonus actions at all, and that's kind of
Outside of healing word, you're pretty much tapped
no.
on.
I'm trying to maybe move a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna close to upward,
Okay.
and I'll be all.
Okay. Cedric, it's your turn. Roll me a d20.
I love it. My favorite thing to do.
Nat 20.
Come on, give me a nat 20 or a 19.
Nope.
No. You do still have your inspiration. If you wanted to try and burn it here.
And that does what? +4?
No, it allows you to re-roll.
Oh, never mind.
And I will actually allow you to re-roll it with initiative.
Oh,
With
shit.
initiative?
Yeah, or with advantage. That's not what I
Huh?
meant.
Funny ball.
I mean,
Damn.
roll me 2d20. Let's see what you get.
They took all my good rolls out of me. Damn.
Ah.
I'm actually, because that fucked you, I'm going to let you have that 20. As all of this crazy magic is happening around you, and as your muscles begin to loosen out of the rigor that you've been in, you hear the whisper of your wife in your mind. I can help if you want. Do you wish him harm, or would you like me to help your allies?
Fuck this guy.
So you wish him harm?
Yes.
Roll me 16d8. As you make your decision, the spectral version of her steps before you, and you see the air around him begin to shift and turn and explode in radiant energy.
Oh, that was sick. Almost as sick as your beard.
And don't forget the present I gave you. It might help you.
What
Okay,
present's
so you
that?
saw the loot that she gave you?
Oh.
Because you can harm him with that too.
Where's the loot? Hold on. Oh. Is he 60 feet away from me?
He's within range.
Fuck him up.
I'll use the harm action on that then.
Okay, roll me a performance check. So with that performance check, it does not use the use that you have on the loot. So you'll still keep the 2 uses. That use was free. But go ahead and roll your damage.
What was it again? I accidentally closed it out.
That is going to be 10d8.
For the tree?
Okay.
Damn, that was some smacks.
Smacking the shit up.
PSA, you guys see Cedric come out of his little stunned pose. The air around Helzier explodes. He pulls out his loot and basically causes a meteor to crash down on him.
I'm gonna play you like a fiddle, boy.
But anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I will actually toss a bardic inspiration to Aurora or Garbin, whoever's going first on the next turn. So hopefully they can finish this fucking dog water man off.
They go the same time.
Well, I was going
I'll-
to. I'm going to use my action to heal Ugte, but I still have a bonus
Then Aurora
action.
it is. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. So, Garbin, it is yours and Aurora's turn.
You go ahead first, Miss Aurora, since you got the bardic inspiration.
So, Aurora and Umberly. I'm saying if you guys want to try anything
What's my
cool, this is
spirit
the time to do
still
it.
here? Why is my spirit weapon still here?
It shouldn't be. I
I don't
deleted
see
it.
it either.
I
It's got to be
have
up
the
in
spirit weapon, but not the tentacle.
Yeah, say the tentacle's gone too.
That's what I thought. I was just making sure. Oh, it closed all my stuff. Okay, hold on. I had to refresh my page, so now everything's closed. Maybe Garbing.
So my turn?
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay,
Yeah,
well.
Aurora had technical difficulties.
But yeah, say if there's anything cool you guys want to try and do, this is the time to do it. This is your guys' last fight.
I managed to grab an extra grenade from the bag. I wasn't able to grab more than that because each
I mean,
one would take an action, but...
Well, I mean, you have all 20 of them.
No, don't tell me that! Don't tell me I have... Okay.
You have 20 holy hand grenades.
Activate one, put them with the rest.
Throw the whole thing at the boss.
I
What's
have
your
an
idea with
idea.
these?
I am going to... Because my crew is technically a wave of water. I'm going to basically...
Oh, I had that idea too.
I'm going to give them all a holy hand grenade. So there's gonna be like 20 fucking hand grenades.
So, do me two things. First, roll me an acrobatics check to see how fast you think you can get them tossed out to your crew as you cause your surge to go off.
You said acrobatics?
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and use... Is this gonna take my action?
I won't make it.
Okay.
Because I'm intrigued to see what you can make happen here.
I'm going to cast the guidance.
Okay.
1d4. Come on, baby. Show me the money. A 2. So 11.
Go ahead and roll me 2d20.
2d20.
And take the highest roll.
Highest roll is 7.
So you'll be able to toss out 7 of these holy hand grenades on top of your regular spell's damage. So what's the damage on the holy hand grenade?
8d8.
So you're going to do... God,
What's
mathing.
What's 7 times 8?
56?
56.
I'm sorry, 56?
56 d8 plus whatever damage your revenants do.
Are you
So
fucking kidding me?
Go ahead and roll your spell damage first.
We're just going all out, okay. Party crew. Plus 723. He succeeded in that. So 50.
So he's going to take half of this damage.
5068.
Yes, sir.
Oh God, what is this gonna be?
Rolls all ones.
58. So
Oh my god.
I just did
Chunky.
259 damage.
So, Garbin, what's this look like?
Oh man.
He's not dead. I just want to know what
Just
this looks
little
like
boy
as you're
on him.
doing it.
Jesus Christ.
This was what I had in mind for the Abyssal Surge part part of the crew combo.
Oh God. Okay, so
I mean, you got 9 8s.
yeah. 1,
Got a
2,
whole
3,
lot of
4, 5,
ones,
6,
too.
7, 8. Yeah, 8 ones. A lot of 2s.
But what's it look like?
I call my boys back to me. They all stand at attention, and I start chucking grenades. They each catch them, and I take my trident and point at them and go, "For the crew!" And they all roar, hold the grenades up as they can, and just start sprinting at him with their swords raised.
So, with that, as they crash into him, they explode with radiant light. 2 things are going to happen here. First, your action was not used.
Okay.
However, you're part of the crew spell.
Ended.
You cannot do anymore.
Yeah, they're down for the count, and I have no well, I have something else I could do.
I mean, you could walk up there and stab him with your trident.
Nah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm burning a channel divinity for a level 2 spell slot.
I say you can't use the spell anymore. It's period gone.
Oh, it's gone. I didn't realize
Your
they
crew
die.
sacrificed themselves to do that for you.
Well, they live on my hearts. Damn, poor guys. Okay. I think you realize the overpoweredness.
No, but do you think I'm gonna let you do that twice?
I was
I
at
knew
least.
you were gonna do it.
I wasn't gonna use. I didn't think you were gonna let me do that, so I was just gonna use them as their regular spell. If that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and raise my trident in the air, and I'm going to call upon Torm to heal my boy Ukte up there, and which should give me 6 VC.
Are you using the ability of your trident?
Mm-hmm. See within 10d4 hit points.
Roll them.
20 healing. That was garbage, but still 20 health to my boy Ukte.
And then do me a religion check.
Pretty sure my religion is literally 0, so
For a paladin.
yeah. 7.
Okay, so that burned one of your uses.
Yep. Alright, that'll be it for his turn, and now it is Torm's turn. And he's
Yep.
actually gonna come in.
Okay.
1, 2.
I think keep in mind he is a fighter. He does have action surge.
Oh,
and he is
yeah.
a paladin with smites.
Yeah, no, I know.
So what I am saying there is you have the ability to potentially do 4 smites.
So he shouldn't have the -5 on him. He does not. Okay.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. This weapon, that creature takes an extra 2d10 plus 9 radiant damage. That's cool. That's awesome.
I say it automatically calculated. That's what that 9 is.
23.
That'll hit.
Alrighty, go ahead, roll that. And we're going to go ahead. Oof. We're going to go ahead and roll a level 2.
So 3d8.
Yeah, 3d8.
So that's already 33, 45 damage.
And an extra 11 tacked onto that.
Okay.
And he
You
should
get 2 more
get.
attacks if you're going to action surge.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead action surge. And he's going to go ahead and do another attack. If I can open him back up.
Do it, do it, do it.
20 hit.
That's a hit.
Alright, we're going to roll that damage. And we're going to go ahead and roll another level 2 Divine Smite.
Okay. Another 3d8.
For 12.
Okay.
And he gets one more attack. Come on, show me the money, book boy. And 27.
That's a hit.
Alright. Roll that damage. Nice, and I'm gonna burn his last level 2 spell
44.
slot. So he's out of level 2 spell slots. Ooh, that
Oh.
was juicy.
Ooh.
He is looking rough. Like he's barely holding on.
So-
Like you can
yeah.
see parts of his robe starting to disintegrate into smoke. But is that it for your turn?
I'm going to point at him with my trident. And because he is looking rough, I'm telling him, you can end this now. Just surrender and live to fight another day. You don't have to end this way.
I'm gonna turn back to Garvin and respond very angrily that that is not an option at this point. I hope you understand that.
No, I know. I was just hoping to at least get him to hesitate so I could stab him in the jaw. Straight up through the jaw into his fucking face.
Well, if I'm going to go down, then I'm going to take some of you with me.
I'd like
And
to
as
see
you
you
end your
try.
turn, he's going to take a legendary action.
Bring
before
it
Aurora
on!
starts her wings. And we're going to do a quick measure. No. We're going to go where we were. And hopefully he rolls better damage than the last time he did this.
All ones right now.
Sorry.
Where's his spell at? There it is. This is his last level 7 spell slot.
Hoping misses.
So, Enith, Cedric, Nyx.
Mhm.
I need dexterity saving throws from you. DC of 25.
I ain't gonna make it, but it's okay.
So close, though.
Cedric was almost there.
Dex.
Yep. Do you need me to roll hers?
No, my goddess is actually going to use
What's she using?
legendary resistance. If Nyx fails a saving throw against an effect, she can just choose to succeed instead.
Okay. So, all three of you take 40 fire damage. And then she takes 20.
As my goddess laughs at this old man, you decrepit fool. That's why you will die here today.
But that's it for his legendary action. Aurora, what you gonna do? Anything crazy?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna move Umberly back first. I want to try and throw my fireball crystal in a holy hand grenade.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check to see if you can manage to get both of them to go where you want them to go.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
That'll do it. Go ahead and roll both of them.
I don't know what. Fireball crystal. It's in here somewhere. I've not used my corpse blast at all since I've had it, and I'm very sad about that also. Are there any corpses up there?
No. because you have to do it as they die. So the fireball crystal acts as the fireball spell cast at a 5th level.
Oh. I don't know what the damage on that would be.
That is, I say, what was the fireball he just cast?
Level 7, I believe.
Yeah, so he did 8d6, that's 6d6.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to need you to draw the AoE that you want this in. It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay. And what's the damage for the hand grenades?
Is that 8d8?
Fantastic. Oh, this does the same damage as my Abyssal Surge spell. That's great.
So, Aurora, where are you tossing these?
You said it's a 20-foot radius?
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on, not there.
So I'm guessing you're throwing it more towards the fountain where it's not going to catch everyone?
Yeah.
So, Aurora, how would you like to do this?
Listen, okay, I'm so excited for this. So I throw this fireball crystal and this holy hand grenade, and I yell, "I hope you die, you son of a bitch! This is for Satori." And as it hits, obviously you see the initial reaction of the fireball, and then as the holy hand grenade hits, it turns from like a regular fireball to a golden one and just like obliterates him. He just evaporates.
And as he does, the air around all of you, the magical energy that you've been feeling, coalesces into the center of his chest. He is blown back here to the fountain, and as he begins to disintegrate, the air around him begins to tear like paper or fabric.
Oh.
And in place of him is a jagged rip in the air, and through it you guys can see trees.
I think that's our way out, boys.
It might be.
You do not know where you are going to go, little one, but I do know one thing. Who you were would be proud of who you have become. And Umberly embraces you, Aurora.
I hug her back and I say, "Thanks for always having my back. I knew I could trust you."
It has been a pleasure. I can't go with you where you're going.
All this stuff's too sad, man.
I'm shocked.
I just smile at her fondly and I say, "But you'll always be with me."
No, it's time for you to stand on your own. Where you're going, I don't hold power.
Ah, to be cheesy or not to be cheesy.
That is always the
Always be
challenge.
cheesy.
I just hug her again and I say, "But the things that you've helped me through and the changes that you've made in my life will always hold a difference to me, and therefore you will always be with me."
And As you finish your embrace, she fades.
I cry a little.
Well, boy, you have a deal to uphold, don't you?
You mean me?
Oh, yes. He punches you in the shoulder.
I'm a reciprocate such.
And don't worry, unlike these pansy little gods, 9 hells exist everywhere. You're still tied to me.
Oh, you know it.
But I have left my throne for long enough. I'm sure I have some paperwork to deal with for letting you come back up here after you bid it once already.
Don't lie to me. You're just fucking called up here.
Whatever you say. But hopefully I don't see you again soon. And
That's
in a
fair.
rush of smoke and flame, he vanishes. And for Nyx, you know, that was awfully close.
Far too close, if you ask me.
I can't hold this form for long, but I do want to remind you, you're going to need to say your goodbyes to your friends. Once you pass through that gate, you'll need to return to the Feywild.
Indeed, all good things must come to an end. As fabulous, we all must bid our goodbyes and say farewell.
But go give them hell.
As I raise my fist and give a slight bow.
She just shakes her head at you, turns, and vanishes into the shadows.
I say farewell, my goddess.
Cedric, you feel a warm embrace. You did it. Now go make me proud. And we'll see each other again. I have it on good word that things are changing where you're going.
I feel like I can find out sooner than later.
Oh no. A girl's gotta keep her secrets. And all of you see as a Goliath woman in a regal dress appears and walks through the gate.
I'll look over to Tay and ask him if he's got a 2-for-1 special going on.
You trying to find out? I was gonna ask you
If I what?
if you still wanted to fucking get down like you were in the cave.
Y'all is for sure gay.
Show 'em what a great sword can do.
I fucking know it.
Unfortunately, all I got's a dagger.
No, he's got the sheath for that great sword. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, his chest cavity if he's not careful.
Kinky.
We're all alone now. We're just family. You ain't gotta lie.
But on that, I want to look over to Tay and just ask him why he done it.
At the time, I thought it was right. But it's the one thing from my past that has haunted me almost as much as the death of my parents. If that means anything to you.
Did you kill your parents too?
No. That would have been real fucked up, but no.
Enos,
Well, at least I know she's still out there.
Yes.
For you, the spectral image of Thoth appears in front of you. You know, this is a whole new world where your people haven't been to. Seems like there's a whole lot of knowledge there's to be found.
Very tempting indeed. I do love a good quest for knowledge.
I say go find us some cool things and I'll be in touch.
We'll see each other around.
And with that, we move to the last of our party. You gave up a lot for that last attack, didn't you, little one?
Hello,
Form walks
I
up
am
and
Garvin.
ruffles your hair.
Yeah. I knew the boys needed to rest because living as a weapon is no way to go. There's more to life than war. And I know that's something that you know.
I do. And I'm sure that they appreciated what you were able to do for them. You gave them one last taste of blood and a flashy goodbye.
He did one hell of a job. You can't fault him for that.
Light show from hell.
But maybe you'll go on to find your own ship. Be a captain this time.
Maybe.
I hold no sway in that land, so you'll need to find your own way this time.
I'm gonna grasp his hand tightly. Torm, I want to thank you for everything you've done, and not just for me, but for everybody here. You've allowed me to make sure these people, except for one, and that will always haunt me till the rest of my days. But I've managed to keep as many alive as I can. And that counts for something.
Well, take what you've learned, and maybe you can train a whole new set of adventurers in the future to be able to do what you did to avoid having those losses.
One day, but for now, I think I need a good damn drink.
I'll fucking second that, fella.
And
Amen.
as he chuckles, he vanishes. And you see that Lurza is standing in front of the gate.
I'm gonna walk up to her. So, Miss Lurza, turns out you don't turn to dust after all. Must be nice.
I don't get to go home.
Well,
I'm stuck here. I'll have to clean up the pieces of what Strahd and them left here. But do me a favor. Enjoy my home.
I'm
As she
gonna walk up
motions
to her.
towards the gate.
Nah, I'm giving her the biggest hug she's ever received in her fucking life. And our plate mail's gonna clank together because, you know, we're both paladins.
Give me an athletics check.
Let me... Garbin. I'm on my spell list. Hold on. I can do this. I wasn't expecting this, but I can do this.
Ooh,
21.
So as you start to squeeze her, she gives you the biggest hug back. I don't know what's going on in my world, but do what you can to take care of people there like you did the people here.
I'll try. Rebuild, live, laugh, love, and continue on.
and she steps aside to allow all of you to walk through.
I'm going to take a step back. I need to make sure everybody gets through safely.
So, as you all walk through, you find yourself in a field at the edge of a forest. It is dark. It is a clear, full moon, stars in the sky, and it smells of new adventure. It has no fog, and you can see a village not too far into the distance.
I swear to God, there better be a fucking inn over there.
And as the portal closes behind you, Nyx, is there anything you would like to say?
My dearest companions and my most beloved of friends, the time has come for us to part ways. I hope that our journeys will lead us together
Yeah.
once again.
You didn't happen to
But-
capture that guy's shadow, did you?
I meant to say that, but everybody was in that.
I think I saw him do measurements, and I'm pretty sure that he was in range.
He was.
Yeah.
And for sake of
I don't-
Nyx, I will say that you took his shadow.
God bless
I
your
was gonna
soul.
say he did say earlier that he was intending to, so I feel like that counts.
Yeah, I didn't use my reactions to do it just for that build up. But like I said,
And-
everybody was talking. I didn't want to do that.
As Nyx, with that additional power, you have about 24 hours until you're going to have to return to the Feywild. So you get one last night with your party
About to get fucking litty.
as
We
you all
about
make
to
your way to
get
the village.
roasted.
I still have a
And-
bottle of wine.
Not to mention all the gold, all the platinum we got.
Fuck, we
as-
forgot the cask of wine.
Oh,
As
yeah.
Aurora breaks the seal on the bottle of wine to start your guys' walk into pre-game, that is where we will call it for the Curse of Strahd.
It's over. We officially did it.
What goodbyes?
It almost sounds fake.
Right?
I feel like there's
Lit.
something else that's about to happen once we get down here.
Well,
Now,
It's over.
the campaign's probably over, but I got a feeling we character somewhere down the line, and so caring for our new people. Especially with the way this party's grown and done dumb shit, we're gonna see Cedric and fucking Oogtay get thrown through a wall. Somebody's gonna say something, beat the shit out of us.
Nah, see, that's the thing, is that all of that is gonna be when we find a way to just
Oh. Or just walking down a fucking street and somebody's head falls off.
but no, you guys have officially made it through Curse of Strahd.
Yeah,
What a
we did.
battle.
That was
beautiful.
that was something.
Oh man.
I low-key thought it was going to be a little bit more stout. I mean, it was a pretty alright battle, but
What
I was
we
thinking-
were
Between
doing
a couple of the
boy.
hard hits that came, it didn't surprise me at all that they dropped like wet rags.
I thought it was going to be like a 300 type deal, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What were you picturing in your head, dog? We had I was almost visual fucking seeing the 300 style fight. We were in the heat of battle. Like what?
nah, we had no more opposition than we had people to fight.
They were
Insane.
tough as shit.
Only
We're
one
tough as
casualty
shit.
on your party.
Poor Satori.
Well, if it gives anybody any peace of mind, Satori and I kind of had a Voldemort and Harry Potter situation.
So is there a weird deformed baby Satori in your noggin?
I mean, she's got childhood trauma, so essentially.
This whole adventure is childhood trauma.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun. I cried.
Oh, yeah.
You aren't the only one, bro.
So did Scott there for a second. Heard him have to pull himself together there.
He nearly fucking he nearly broke his
Listen.
everything.
Listen, that actually is not even funny.
Man, I
It's
thought I
all-
was fucking having a hard time.
You know, I don't feel bad. I got pretty bad there too.
Like low key, as I was planning this portion of the story, was planning to also lose friends. Like, Aurora's gonna drop off the call and never talk to me ever again.
It was.
I was expecting something similar.
But
that was.
and on top of it, Garbin, your centaur girlfriend that has been giving you blue balls since the very beginning.
Continue
As-
to give me blue balls.
That's what I was gonna say.
You gotta show them those equesticles you've got, huh?
But no, I'm glad she survived at least. I know she can't leave because she's technically tied to it now, but at least she has a chance at a life.
Yeah. And now we plan for session 0 and what is to come in Altis Mira.
When are we doing session 0?
Tomorrow, I believe.
That's up to y'all.
Wait, are you down for that other extra session? I thought you said no, brother.
Me? I want to say no, but
Shit, say less. I will drop another poll now.
Well, I think part of why he's saying yes is also because of the bombshell that Aurora dropped.
Yeah, oh yeah, with the coders.
yeah.
Cedric's.
So at least the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, it would be nice to be able to get headway into that, set up to go for when we do come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see you guys tomorrow night, normal time for session 0.
Mhm.
Drop the poll now, everybody. Drop a comment.
I'm gonna comment, but I ain't gonna vote.
I actually
You know-
do not have to close tomorrow.
Mm.
Oh.
Say I'm off tomorrow
Start a little early.
personally.
We have to, unless you're going to take that
Oh yeah, I
That's
forgot
okay.
about that.
to your mom.
Man, that was nuts.
It's
But-
not cocaine.
I'm gonna get off of here until next we meet. Good night, guys.
Bye. Have a beautiful night.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
My dad, baby.
Bye bye.